Welcome to Rockingham, North Carolina, site of the Rockingham Speedway, where qualifying is underway for the Fort Worth Screen Printing Xfinity Series. See several cars heading out early. Drivers have 5 minutes to set their fastest time. Scrimmetta, one of the first ones to get onto a lap time, so we'll watch him travel around, see if he puts the first lap time down for us in the 7. Give all the drivers a benchmark to shoot for. Looks like we have 28 cars here tonight. Nice field. Scrimmetta to the stripe. We'll jump up to P1. See if these drivers are able to pick up on lap 2 or not. Hayden goes to the top of the charts. Now Trenton. So we'll ride with Scrimmetta. He's down to 7th already. But we'll see if his lap 2 is quicker. Lap 2 is quicker. Goes to a 25.06. That moves him up to 2nd. Right along with Lucas. See if he's able to jump up any higher than he already did, but he's going to wreck it on lap 2, so he won't be any quicker. Hayden Lowell jumps up to the top of the charts in the Napa Ford. His second lap was quicker, goes 24.809. Jump around, see if Purcell's able to take away any spots here. Looks like he go jump up to 2nd. The 2 Mustangs on the front row right now. Trent Snead completes his qualifying. He goes to the 9th spot. Scott Bryant, 22 Shenandoah Shine car, comes in sliding. He's currently shown in the 8th position. See if we can pick up Cody Brown. There's Cody. Cody currently 12th. See if his second lap picks him up anything. That crash is going to be in turn 2, Cliff. Cody goes all the way to 4th. Strong run from the 17 team there. Cody with a big pickup. Tanner now looks like his first lap was 18th, and he's just sitting there. Blake first lap goes to P3. We'll see if he's able to pick up on lap number 2 like most of the drivers have. Looks like Blake has decided not to run lap 2. Curious. The way most drivers have picked up, I think he could have been a threat for the pole, but he decided to shut it down. Tanner just sitting on pit road, so he's not going to be able to do anything. Really, the only person on track right now is Trenton. I think Derek Cat may be out there. There he is. 39 car. He's been into the wall. Right side is smacked hard on that 39 car. And once again gets into the turn 2 wall, then hits the inside wall. Hopefully Cat can get that worked out by race time. Gonna want to lift a little more through 1 and 2. Final minute ticking off here, and the only thing we can show you is Trenton practicing. I promise you, he's out there. There he is. Anybody else out on track? Except for Lucas. No idea what Lucas is up to. Doing a burnout. There we go. Well, we can test out our burnout camera. There we go. Alright, Lucas Huisman versus the field. Who you taking?
Okay. Welcome everybody to Rockingham for the Hayden Lowell Nipple Plant 200. We got 120 laps, 3 overtime attempts. The end of the stage is at lap 60, 4 tires, 60% fuel, 1 fast repair. And let's keep the radio chatter down. Ethan is here to help monitor, and let's have a good.
Have a good. Have a good.
No shenanigans.
No shenanigans. That would be boring. Drivers jumping out on the track. Once we get a decent number of them out there, we'll start running through our starting lineup. We have our whole top 6. That's a good start. Ian and Trenton, we'd have the whole top 14. Slackers. All right, let's run through our starting lineup, presented by our friends at Labor 12, providing this awesome starting lineup music for us. We appreciate them. We have Hayden Knoll on the pole in the 67 Napa car. There we go. Good look at Hayden's Napa Ford Mustang. Alongside him, Sean Purcell, also in a Ford Mustang, so an all Ford front row. Not used to seeing that in Sidewinder. Here we go. Blake Giglio starts third in the VGR Chevrolet. Lucas Heusman, Labor 12 Chevy, he'll start in the 4th spot. Cody Brown, the Wrangler Chevy, starts in 5th. Travis Martin, the Ghostman Ford, starts 6th. Ian Montrose, the KVRP Fort Worth Screen Chevy, starts in 7th. Travis Scribetta, Labor 12 Toyota, starts in 8th. Jeremy Scherer, the Planet Express Chevy, will start 9th. Scott Bryant in the Shenandoah Shine Toyota in 10th. Trenton Sneed Tombstone Game Farm Chevy starts in 11th. Ethan Evers in the Light of My Life Dockside Ride Chevy starts in 12th. Jake Lawrence in the 90s Role Play 68 Toyota starts 13th. Jeremy Klepper Newell, the Martin Sports Mustang, in 14th. Zach Martison, the 88 1010 Chevy, starts in the 15th spot. Matt Benke Amtrak Chevy starts in 16th. Don't look like Tyler Lanen has gridded up, so he would start 17th if he does. Tanner Nowell in the Low Drag Esports Ford, he'll start 18th. Nathan Harper in the Cowboys Mustang starts in 19th. Thomas Green Filter Time Chevy starts in the 20th spot. Mike Edwards Fort Worth Screen Dockside Ride Chevy starts in 21st. Harry Grandel Kamikaze Toyota starts 22nd. Cliff Mullins, the Pinnacle Trailer Sales Chevy, he'll start 23rd. Dave Hoytsma not out on track, he would start 24th. Daniel Llewellyn not really finding his car either. Come on, where's Daniel? Show me Daniel. There's Daniel. Cameras are being all kind of wonky. Daniel's out on track. He'll start 26th. There's J.R. Deal. Cave City Role Play Toyota, he'll start 27th. Tyler Stillwell starting from the pits in the 36 Mustang. Patsy Catalano in the 4 starts in the 29th spot. And Derek Catt, roll-off shotgun on the field in 30th. So 30 cars. Set to do battle here at Rockingham's. Field works down the backstretch into turns 3 and 4. This track is very bumpy and eats up tires, so it'll be fun to see how the field deals with that. Pace car is off. Have to wait for the green on the initial start. And there it is, Hayden Knoll, Sean Purcell. Pair of Mustangs get us started. 120 laps here at Rockingham. Fort Worth Screen Printing Xfinity Series. Part of the Sidewinder Racing Leagues as Purcell fights back on that outside. He's going to give Hayden a wreck. Oh, Travis Scribetta into the inside wall at the 22. Couple Toyotas making contact. Mike Edwards gets a piece late. Edwards
sorry, I hit the wall.
not checking up there. Scribetta saying he hit the wall.
Right side there at the very end, Ian.
I can't believe I kept that. That was nuts. I literally just said that I wanted to save my tires.
So as I said, lap 1, turn 2.
Well,
Cliff Mullins action. I answered.
you can cool off now at least.
Gets into the wall. And 22
Hey, Michael, I'm
make
sorry, I
contact.
was
Both
on
of
the
them.
brakes, it just didn't stop.
Yeah, he was on the brake. Edwards just in there smacking into it. Who is that? The black and red car? Is that Martison maybe? No, it's Derek Catt. Derek Catt in the 39. Looks like he had a late piece of it. Or maybe just slowed down so much it looked like he got a piece of it. I think he's in the back of Llewellyn. Derek Catt not slowing down. Smashes Llewellyn. Just try to ride with Edwards through this. Edwards had room to go up, and he also was not slowing down much. Let's see. Looks like he's taking a fast repair. There it is, fast repair for Edwards. So it shows Purcell as your leader. I don't believe the 36
Track
of
like this make me wish we could pick our pit stall.
Tyler Stillwell did not make it to the start-finish line before the yellow came out, so it's got him behind the pace car. Therefore, he will not be able to pit and stay on lead lap, so he will have to stay behind
Man,
the pace
Ryan
car.
File talked so much crap in my DMs last week about how he's going to make sure I have problems, and he doesn't even show up.
Hayden Lowell being a toxic
I know, what a dick, right?
person.
I was looking forward to it, honestly. I was looking forward to having the fun, and, well, he doesn't show up.
I think
He normally does that. He normally whoops his I ain't gonna lie.
I think that was Scott Bryant responding in the 22.
Coming from his teammate, yeah.
Yep, that's who it was. Scott Bryant.
Quote unquote teammate.
Shenandoah Shine team there.
Yeah, I called it.
So how right was I, Cliff?
So Scott is going to wreck Hayden. Got it.
I said lap 1, turn 2, and there it was.
The bolt.
Unfortunately,
What he said.
it's just such a tight corner, and everyone's so amped up at the start. It's not surprising to see that happen.
Reminded of his mission for this race.
So Purcell was able to get the lead away from Hayden using that top side. Hayden will be second now. Lucas Weissman third. Blake Giglio fourth. Cody Brown fifth. The Ghost Man, Travis Martin sixth. Ian Montrose seventh. Jeremy Scherer eighth. Trenton Sneed in ninth. And Ethan Evers your top 10. While we check out Ethan's car and have a moment. You should never know when this race could go green. Let's go ahead and make sure you know about our giveaway for the candle. Light of My Life. We're doing this every Tuesday. So if you type LOML in chat, you'll be entered to win a free candle. I'm told this week's will be scented like champagne after Light of My Life and Delta Prime Racing picked up their first win last week.
Decals on your car.
Blake always has the wrong decals on his car.
Ban him.
LOML in the Twitch chat. Be entered to win a free candle.
But those are 5 points, Blake.
And Blake has 2 wins already.
Fun fact: it has the forward in it, so it counts.
Correct. Even if it's last season's, as long as it has Fort Worth. Jeremy Scherer does not have the decals on. Pretty much everyone else in that shot did.
88, you're blinking.
Mustang pace car heads down pit lane, and the 2 Mustangs out front get us restarted. Sean Purcell jumps out in front of Hayden Lowell. Lucas Weissman and Blake Giglio, they all get single file. Hayden up the track a bit. Lucas is going to look to the inside. Things get real tight off of 2. Fortunately, thinks better of that as we have cars smashing off one another again back here.
Turn there. I was trying to stay ahead and not make it difficult.
Bunch of
You're
contact
good
off
on
of
this
2
one. I did
again.
not kill you because it did not turn. It went straight.
Cody Brown having a bit of an issue off of turn number 2.
That was not intentional. I'm sorry. I have a later breaking point, I guess.
Like Lucas maybe had a little contact. Clapper Newell drifting down the charts as a caution comes out. That would be why.
Oh, good, Lucas. I get to cool my rears now.
I was quite enjoying that little gap.
Looks like Clapper and Margison. Margison comes
There
up
you
the
go.
track,
Back
clips
to
the
Lucas.
left rear of the 21. Clapper Newell, and Clapper goes around.
Sorry.
The Martin Sports Mustang.
No, you're all good.
Daniel Llewellyn in 23 just comes to a complete stop. Don't see any damage to the 21. Should be no worse for wear, just the tires heated up and at the back of the pack.
Do we have to wait for the restart zone here? It doesn't matter.
It's
believe-
pace car to green flag.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm just making sure.
Very good. Let's see if we can have a chat with any drivers. Who's hanging out? Do we have Purcell in any of the Discords? Nope. Let's go find Hayden. Hayden, DG, got a copy?
Hello.
Hello, Hayden. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you, Swiss?
Doing okay. Found you there in the second spot, and looked like there was a little bit of contact between you and Hoytsman maybe there. What transpired to bring out that little bit of right rear damage you have?
Yeah, going into turn one for the first time at speed, I've got a way earlier kind of letting off point than it looks like Lucas had, and there just wasn't the communication there because I went in there kind of expecting to save a little tire, save a little speed, maybe save a little bit of extra fuel, extend the stint a little bit, and Lucas was not on the same page and just kind of came together there. No harm, no foul, though. I think we can keep this car up front, not a whole lot of damage, so
All right.
we'll see what we
Explain
can
to
do.
me. Explain to me how you're driving this Napa Ford Mustang, and I checked in on your in-car camera, and you're sitting there in a Hendricks Motorsports Chevrolet driver uniform. What's going on?
Because somebody behind a computer monitor is not coordinated enough to make an appropriate fire suit,
Hmm. Well, I know a
and
guy.
they're a Kyle Larson fan. So,
I know a guy.
but if you look
That's why
if
I'm
you
trying
look
to survive,
closely,
so if you
it
want to
has the Fort Worth screen printing logo from
It
last
does.
season.
It does. Behind the seatbelt, I see that.
So
Sorry,
But
I'll
it
go get
also
it.
says Chevy all over
that's
it.
my excuse.
Please don't. We
and
don't have
and
a
the
doctor
helmet.
there already.
Look, listen, we'll figure. Shut up.
All right, bud. Good luck.
Yeah, I may or may not
See
have
you,
timed
Swiss.
it incorrect.
Give it Hayden some crap.
Yeah, that really hurt. You died on the first one. That's right.
Hayden in that 67 Mustang on the top side. He'll be restarting second here as the pace car heads off. Green flag back in the air quickly. Yo Ford jumps out to the lead. Purcell. Hayden drops in between Purcell and Hoytsma. That time Hoytsma giving a little extra room to Hayden, and Hayden charging in there a little deeper. So both of them overcompensating from the last incident those two had. Have Lucas in third, 97 machine, and Blake Giglio in fourth. And have Cody Brown, the Ghost Man, Trenton Sneed, and Montrose. They battle for seventh. Sneed down low, Montrose up high.
No, no.
Here we know no one.
Need a caution.
Cars everywhere in the back
We
of the
use them
pack.
all.
Cautions are thrown by iRacing.
I'm sure we'll get one in 2 laps.
Probably true. Let's see what happened back here. Oh my gosh, big mess. Cars going every which way. Someone went up the banking.
That's how my life flashed before my eyes.
Oh, Derek Cat and the 21 Clapper Newell get together. Oh man, violent hit. Cliff Mullins is involved.
Yeah, I thought Derek was going to jump right up in front of us, so I got out of the gas, turned right, and to try to stay off of him, and we'll hit the wall.
Looks like Hayden's been up into the fence. Car looks okay though. Just still has that tiny bit of right rear damage from the contact with Hoytsma. Purcell leading Hayden. Then you have Lucas, Hoytsma, Blake Giglio, Cody Brown, your top five. Travis Martin in 60, and Montrose is now seventh. He was able to use that high line to get away from Trenton. Trenton in eighth. Jeremy Scherer is ninth. Ethan Evers into the top 10. Then you have Jake Lawrence 11th. Zach Marterson 12th. Tanner Nowell 13th. Scott Bryant 14th. Matt Benke 15th. Thomas Green, former series champ, he's in 16th. Harry Grindell 17th. Nathan Harper in 18th. Tyler Lanin has gotten out on track. He's currently 19th. J.R. Deal 20th. Travis Scarmetta 21st. Tyler Stillwell 22nd. Cliff Mullins 23rd. He's fallen way back after that incident. Derek Cat 1 lap down 24th. Daniel Wallen 2 laps down 25th. So he had to go to pit road, as did Patsy Catalano. Catalano now 26th, 2 laps down. Jeremy Clapper Newell also 2 laps down in 27th. 28th is going to be Mike Edwards as he is out of the race. Purcell continues to lead. The battle is on for second. Hoytsma putting a lot of pressure on the 67 of Hayden Lowell. Lucas backs off the corner early to head into one. Not quite able to get alongside as they head down into 3 and 4. Hayden straight to the bottom. I feel like those two are burning up a little tire trying to race each other. We'll see how it goes later in the run if we stay green. Looking for some other battles going on. Montrose is reeling in the Ghost Man. That is 6th and 7th. Not far behind Trenton Steed there in 8th. In this scramble, you have Jeremy Scher in 9th, Ethan Evers 10th, Jake Lawrence, Margison, and Scott Bryant all right there together. 5 cars you could basically throw under a blanket. Ethan Evers looks low on Scher as they come out of turn number 2. A little bit of a blink from the 88. Ethan clears him. Move Ethan into 9th. Scher is now 10th. And now he's under attack from the 68 of Jake Lawrence. As they work out of turn 4. Back to the start-finish line. Completing 20 laps. 100 to go. Bryant sizing up the 15 car. Bryant has a little left side damage. It's a strange side to get damage on. Must have been squeezed up into the wall a little bit. It's reeling in the 15. Things still all kind of quiet up front, although Hayden Lowell's starting to put pressure on our leader. As both Hayden and Lucas have run down Purcell. See if Hayden Lowell is able to put a move on the race leader here. He's going to go to the bottom. Purcell's up high. Purcell should have the run off the corner.
Appreciate that.
Heard appreciate that. I don't see anybody having an issue, so it might have been light contact between a couple cars. As Hayden gets the lead, Hoytsma fighting Purcell for second here. I'd like to keep pace with Hayden if you can. I think those two are on a bit of a tire save strategy early on, and Purcell may have cooked them a little bit. Blake Giglio creeping into the picture. Blake has won every race in this series so far. 2 weeks, 2 wins for the 16 team. Now he's looking inside Purcell, trying to get third. Purcell holds him off for now. Blake looking low in that 16 Camaro.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
As they work by Derek Cat up by the wall. And the caution is out. Daniel Llewellyn's around. Tyler Stillwell clams into him right at the
I
end.
think we had a couple of different braking boards there, and you were faster, so I was going to let you go.
Come on, 39. Yeah, we were a little
Tyler
bit
Lanin off the track, then right up into Daniel Llewellyn and fences him. Why was Lanin so far down?
Damn near scared myself.
Did it give him netcode contact there? That was odd. Here on the straightaway, going down to turn 1. Yeah, looks like netcode decided that Lanin was going to go down the track, and then he comes up the track and netcode again throws Llewellyn into the wall. So I guess those two cars' PCs not getting along. Llewellyn pays the price for it. Let's see if JRD was able to miss this. It was right in front of him. Nope. JR head-on into Daniel Llewellyn, turns him around. Then Tyler Stillwell. I can't explain that one from Stillwell. I think he just thought maybe he was going to stay there. Tried to clear him low, but with the banking, I would have gone high. Let's try to watch Tyler again. Sees the two cars up here, and he decides to go low. Daniel was coming low. I don't know. That was weird. Let's watch that one from JR's cockpit, because he definitely got a big piece of it. JR going into 1 and 2. See the contact up ahead. Llewellyn gets turned around. JR tried to avoid him, just could not turn it down. Makes some front-end contact with him. The front of that Toyota Supra is badly damaged. See, it got a fast repair, but you don't want to use them that early. Still 75% of the race to go. JR Deal had to take that fast repair. Tough break for the Outlaw. Looks like quite a few drivers came down and took the tires here. Tires and fuel. As we said, they burn up tires here in a hurry. Quite a few came down and took advantage of the caution. So Hayden, 4 tires and fuel. We'll see if anyone didn't take tires. That'd be surprising. Clapper Newell stays out here, so it looks like he's trying to get a lap back. Go from 2 laps down to 1 lap down. Might not be a bad strategy as the field's going to bunch back up. Could steal a lap here. Let's see if Clapper is able to hang on to it once they get back under green. Because you can lose a lot of time in a hurry here. He'll need a quick yellow to come down and get his set of tires for this strategy to work out for him. Let's see, Catalano 2 laps down. The only other car 1 lap down. Derek Cat in the 39. Looks like he's taking his fast repair. That car was a little banged up. 28 officially started this race. We're on lap 28. Let's take a look at our fast repairs, see who still has them, because we've had a few early incidents. Highest one up is the 22 of Bryant. 10th place has already had to burn one. Travis Kermetta, J.R. Deal, Nathan Harper, Tyler Stillwell have all used them. There goes Clapper Newell to get his lap back. He gets the waiver round. He won't get the pit. Hayden Lowell's chosen the top as your race leader. Let's see, Derek Cat did use his fast repair, as has Clapper Newell, Daniel Llewellyn, and Mike Edwards. Edwards, of course, already out of the race. Quite a few drivers in the second half of the field have already had to burn that fast repair, only 29 laps in. Could be a race of attrition going forward. So yeah, everybody on the same strategy right now. Fuels and tires here. Lap 27 when they came down pit lane. Only one that came down to top off was Cliff Mullins. He's back in 23rd. He topped off the tank. And we are back under green. Hayden jumps to the lead. Hoyt's was second. Giglio's cleared for self for third. And you have Montrose and Ghostman battle for fifth. Montrose going to push and hang on to that.
Sorry, Trial was not meaning squeeze.
Montrose feeling like he squeezed Martin a little bit. Ian rocking the top side in 3 and 4. Feels good up there, but it definitely burn your tires up. And he goes around the outside of Purcell. Montrose says, "What tires?" The Bulldog is hungry, and he's going to the front. Oh, contact with Purcell. Purcell's going to go nose into the fence. Cody Brown's around too. The 04 and the 17. Oh, Tyler Stillwell, once again a late hit. We have quite a few cars stacking up in this one. I saw Cody go around. I think he went by himself. And Cody loses it all on his own. Purcell got contact and sent down there. Cody by himself. And here comes Jeremy Scherer late to the party. And Patsy Catalano comes in the 4. And they have a mess on the backstretch. Cody will be upset with himself. He likes this track, but he spun it on his own. Purcell, he's going to be really angry. He's been running in that top 10, and I think he was just saving his tire and gets contact.
I didn't mean to go you on that one. I'm really sorry about that. If I caught you, sorry.
Intros with the apology to the 04.
Sorry, I know it wasn't on purpose.
Zach, you've been blinking a lot the last little bit.
Scherer's coming down pit
Really?
lane. The 04 is coming down pit lane.
Yeah, like it's not big blinks, it's just a bunch of little blinks. It's weird.
Yeah, we've seen that too,
Yeah,
if you can hear
on
me.
my end, I'm not blinking at all.
Yeah, I tried to tell you earlier, 88, that you were blinking, but I never got a response.
Can confirm from the booth. 88 having some blinks.
Like, you'll be fine for a bit, and it'll
Derek
be
Cat
like what just happened there. where
gets
you
the lucky
blink,
dog.
like, a lot for a couple seconds.
And Jeremy Clapper Newell
Just under pacing.
catches the caution that he needed.
I honestly just noticed it, so I couldn't tell you.
So he got the wave around last caution. See if he comes to pit lane this time.
Big ass storm above my house right now. That might be why.
He's now the only car 1 lap down, as Derek Cat got the lucky dog. To come to complete lap 33. A little over halfway to the halfway point, where we'll be giving out points to the top 10. Let's see if we can find Lucas. I know Lucas is usually hanging out. There he is. Luke, DG, you got a copy? Hello.
Hello?
There he is. DG in the booth, you got a copy, bud?
Yep.
All right, we find ourselves second here. Some early cautions going on. Looks like I heard you had a little contact with Hayden. Difference of braking points, it sounded like, but your car looks okay. Is the car handling okay after that?
I think it's about as good as it could be. I don't know. This car is weird here. It starts off real loose. Can't restart. Thing just slides all over the place like ice skates, and then 4 laps in, you're plowing tight, and it's tough to run anywhere but the bottom. And man, I don't know. It's gonna be, I think, a little tough to pass here once to get beyond 10 laps. So I'm really gonna try my hardest to get by him right here. I don't know. I think I'm gonna run out of opportunities if we go green. So yeah, looks like he's taking the bottom right here. So it's gonna be interesting on this one. But
How can you tell? How can you tell he chose bottom there?
He drove really far to the bottom.
It's almost in the grass. Oh man, let's check on your fire suit. See how the fire suit game's looking. What you got on today?
Ooh, I don't even know what I have on.
You got the black and gold CTC fire suit. You're good. You're good.
Okay. Oh, it matches. Oh wow.
You might have a Cup Series logo on it, but we'll let that slide.
Oh crap.
But at least you're not Hayden running the Mustang with Chevy logos all over yourself.
The Larson fire suit. What is that, man?
Right? Come on now. He just deserves to be Denny Hamlin for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
All right, bud. Getting set for the green here. Good luck.
Thanks, man.
Having some fun out here. Name of the game. Field working through 3 and 4. About ready to see that Mustang head down the pit lane, and here we go. Ford Chevy front row. Hayden gets quickly on that gas pedal. Blake Giglio, very alert to that. He's going to get alongside Lucas Heusmer for second. Ian Montrose on that high line where he's been most of this race. Lucas able to hold on to second. Giglio settles for third. Ian Montrose thought to go to the bottom. Giglio went to block it. Montrose had to turn to the right to enter the corner. That had to be awkward behind the wheel. Now he's going to cross over Giglio, get to the bottom. He's pushing hard here, wants to get Giglio before the corner, and he clears him. Giglio lets him in there. Trenton Sneed right behind Blake in 5th. Haven't said Trenton's name much this race, but there he is in the top 5. Treon USA, Sneed Tombstone Game Farm Chevy. Sits there in the 5th spot. Travis Martin all over the back of him. Thomas Green, a big slide there out of 4 in the filter time number 3. Car was sideways out of the corner. And Scott Bryant shed into a shine car in 8th. He's under attack from Harry Grindell in the 70 Kamikaze Toyota. See some rear end damage for Harry Grindell there. 70 car has been contacted in the back. We got to get a hydrate in here. Appreciate you, Brian. There you go, bud. Ethan Evers, the last car in the top 10. Got a new paint scheme this week to show off that Light of My Life candle sponsor. Zach Margison in the 88 1010 Chevy. Rides in that 11th spot. We have Jake Lawrence, the 90s roleplay Toyota, in 12th. Travis Skermetta, Labor 12 Toyota, 13th. He had to use that fast repair, so he's just out there trying to make it towards the end of the race in one piece. There's Tyler Lane in 14th. Ford Performance Mustang under attack from Nathan Harper in the Cowboys Mustang. Harper some front end damage on that car, but still running well. As 04 Purcell up into the wall. Purcell on the entry of 1 and 2. Tanner now looks to the inside of Matt Benke down in 3 and 4. Purcell looks to the outside of Tanner now. I know Purcell has the speed, but he's going to have to fight through some of these guys on the back on a different strategy, perhaps. So he makes it around the outside of Tanner. Now the Cody Brown's up there, 17. Both those cars were up into the top 7 when they had their accident. So they're having to fight back. Currently, Purcell in 17th, Cody Brown 19th. So they have some ground to make up if they want to get back to the fight. Try to find you some battles on track. Closest being these guys as Margison gets by Ethan Evers, the 88 getting around the 8. 22 was sideways through that corner. He was smoking that right rear tire. That was impressive. Not a good thing, I assure you. All the way up by the wall. These two Toyotas continue to battle Bryant and Grindel. Having a very good battle for 8th. Margison's closing in the 88. And they're both catching the 3. Thomas Green just ahead. Bryant clears Grindel. See if Harry sends it low in 1 and 2. Chooses not to. Lucas Huisma starting to put pressure on Hayden Lull again. And Montrose really driving the wheels off that one car all the way up to 3rd. Right on the back bumper of Huisma. Starting to take the look like we might settle into a green flag run here. Montrose a big wiggle off of 2. Margerson had another little blink there. Tries to close in on Harry Grindel. That would be for 9th. Bryant catching the 3 of Thomas Green. That's for 7th. Bryant really putting that pressure on. You see him get sideways coming out of turn 2, though. Tires won't last very long if he keeps doing that. Bryant right on the back bumper of the filter time Camaro. He's going to look to the inside for 1 and 2. See if Green knows he's there. They make contact. Green with the slide saves it. Bryant also saving his car.
Well saved, gentlemen.
Marchison's coming in there trying to get a couple of spots opportunistic in the 88. Ethan Evers gets in there as well. Thomas Green with a hell of a save there in the 3 car. Margison picks up a spot, gets up to 9th, and then disappears on us. Poor Margison's connection. Green just reappeared too. A couple of guys having some connectivity issues there, the 3 and the 88. Whose Earnhardt numbers are struggling, but the other Earnhardt number, the 8, they're doing okay. So Green 8th after all that. Margison 9th now. Bryant in 10th. Ethan Evers 11th. Jake Lawrence 12th. Harry Grindel is starting to get away from these guys. Harry up to 7th. About a second to make up to get to Travis Martin in 6th. Travis a half second back of Trenton. Trenton about a half second back of Blake. Another half second to Montrose. They're getting pretty spread out there. And then the top 2, Huisma and Hayden. You heard Huisma say he needed to try and get by him early. Has not happened, so he's settled in behind him for now. These guys still racing hard back here. Margison trying to get by Thomas Green. That's for 8th. Ethan Evers has gotten by Scott Bryant, so Ethan back up into the top 10. Bryant now 11th. So you got 3 Toyotas nose to tail. Bryant, Lawrence, and the 7 of Scrametta. Tyler Lanin, 14th. Nathan Harper, 15th. Purcell. He's got right side damage. It'll be an uphill battle for him to try and get back into this. Tanner now 17th. Cliff Mullins 18th. Jeremy Scherer 19th. And then Cody Brown had such a good start to the race, so he's all the way back in 20th. JR Deal, he had to take a fast repair already, and he's got right side damage again. He's 21st. Derek Cat, last car in lead lap, 22nd. So he bounces it off the wall. Got some struggles down the straightaway. Artisan Evers battling for 9th spot, as Evers was briefly alongside him. We'll have to set it up and try again.
Lucas go away.
Hayden wanting Lucas to go away. I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. It's Lucas right on the back bumper of Hayden Lowe. I mean, if he wants him to go away so bad, he could just let him by. Then he would probably go away. Oh, Lucas way up high on corner exit, brushes the wall ever so slightly. Don't think it hurt his car. Definitely kicked up the dust on corner exit. The top two continue to run nose to tail. Closest battle on the track right now, aside from 17th. Jeremy Sher and Tanner now, so they battle side by side out of turn 2. Cody Brown's going to look to get by Cliff Mullins for 19th. Like Montrose has burned the tires up on the one car. He's up into the wall. Trenton Sneed's going to get by for 4th. So Montrose pushed maybe a little too hard on those tires. He'll probably try to hang on best he can as they close in on halfway. Travis Martin, known for saving tires. He's going to try to get into the top 5 here if he can get by the one of Montrose. Less than 4 laps, so we get the halfway points. As some green flag racing has broke out in our demo derby.
Kind of a car here. It's twice now, bud.
It's like Tyler Lanon's doored Jake Lawrence a couple times. Jake's letting him know about it. Top 2 still nose to tail. Giglio kind of on an island in 3rd. Derek Cat up the track out of the way of Trenton Sneed. Travis has gotten by Ian Montrose. Montrose has fallen to 6th. He's just trying to hang on to it. Look at that car sliding out of turn 4. Those tires are done on that one car. They're 32 laps into the run. I heard they can go 50 on fuel, but the tires will be destroyed if you go that far.
I got caught there. That's not bad, man. I know you did.
Harry Grindell closing in for 6th. I don't think this will be much of a battle. Montrose's tires are just cooked. We make it to lap 60. Halfway points coming out this lap. Huisma to the outside of Hayden Lowell, trying to get the lead here at halfway. Sends it in on the top in 3 and 4. Is he going to get this pass completed? Hayden pushes out wide, but Huisma is going to get the stage win there. Nicely done. Shows Hayden, but I promise you it was Lucas. There it goes. Lucas, Hayden, Blake Giglio, Trenton Sneed, Travis Martin, Ian Montrose, Harry Grindell, Ethan Evers, Thomas Green, and Zach Margison picking up points for halfway. Lucas Huisma with the outside line pass. That was impressive. Now I suspect pit stops could be in order any time now. They can make it on one more stop if they make it to lap 70. According to the people, they can go 50 laps. So we'll see how it shakes out. Maybe in about 10 laps. Most cars are in about 35 on their fuel run. Only exception being Clapper Newell, who had to take that wave around. Clapper Newell is probably pretty close to having to pit in the 21. He's hoping for a yellow. Help reset the field.
The outside.
Hayden disappointed at giving Lucas the outside. Blake Giglio closing in. Looks like Blake's done a good job saving his tires this run. Closing in on that 67 Napa Mustang. Blake right now on the back bumper of Hayden. As they catch Matt Benke.
Stop, please.
Appreciate it.
Giglio gets to the inside of Hayden as they catch the lap car of Matt Benke side by side. Not ideal.
Go get him.
Giglio clears for second as they deal with the lap machine. Oh, he disappeared. That was terrifying. So Giglio takes over second. Hayden drops to third. Travis Martin gets by Trenton Sneed. You heard Trenton say, go get him. Mr. Tire Saver up to the 4 spot. 22 Scott Bryant is making contact with Tyler Lanen. They go up the hill. They're still wrestling. Oh my gosh. Somehow they keep both of those cars going in the right direction. As Bryant and Lanen both drift down the order. Now 16th and 17th. Lanen probably not happy. Here he comes to hit the 22 on purpose. And he's going to collect Tanner now. And that's going to bring out the caution.
Me?
Boom! Cliff Mullins right into the door, flips him over.
Yeah, I watched you do it 3 laps in a row. Both of y'all. Y'all are ridiculous.
Tanner
Yep,
now
great job,
unhappy
Landon.
with the
Great job.
childish driving of Tyler Lanen.
22 and 64 playing bumper cars for 3 laps, and I knew it was bound to happen. And I get caught up in it. Thank y'all.
It was pretty scary.
That was the first time I've seen him in about 20. I just got walled for no reason.
Well, it was a 22 then. I just saw you get into it. I don't know. Both of y'all is what I saw. That's ridiculous. Alright, I'll shut up.
I need a black flag clear because the 07 just stopped on the apron.
22, huge slide there.
I mean, I got into him in the other corner, but
Gets into Lanen,
After
pushes
3
him up the
laps,
track
you
in
know,
3 and
you know,
4.
that was-
Purcell's to the inside.
Can
They
I
wrestle-
get a black flag clear?
They wrestle apart from one another.
Thanks.
Cross start finish. Here's where the trouble comes in 1 and 2. Lanen just right into the left rear. 22 goes for a ride.
I mean, there's a difference between my situation where I was already loose and then going to the corner. I didn't wall you, but I definitely doored you on accident. My bad on that. But you didn't have to come back in 1 and 2 and just straight up hook me. Like, there was no sense in that.
Took out Tanner now and Cliff Mullins.
I don't know what you're talking about. Well, you ran me up the track and
We got beef. Dang. A hit from Cliff. Destroyed the 37. Oh, he saw him sliding up the track, thought he could turn left, and then at the same time the car whips
I'm
around.
back. Hello.
Unfortunate for Cliff. Now we got a lot of cars.
Getting ready for a modified series here.
Daniel Llewellyn, no front end.
I was loose going in a straight line.
So yes, if you burn up those back tires, you'll be loose in a straight line. We're right on the edge of being able to make it all the way to the end with no pitting again.
Lucas, what happened?
Could be interesting.
I couldn't hear my pit call up. Bullshit was going on in the voice chat.
So Lucas back to 9th as Hayden takes the lead. Lucas had 5 extra seconds on pit lane. Looks like he missed his pit box. So see a little bit of rear end damage. See if we can find what happened to Lucas there. Have to jump here and look for him on the pit lane. Oh, Blake gets into the back of him. That's where the damage on the back comes from, his teammate Blake Giglio. There's contact from Lucas. As Blake's trying to get to his box. Lucas was the box behind. He had to back up. That's where he lost 5 seconds on pit lane. And you see the damage to the rear end. So Lucas gives up the lead on pit road. Falls back to 9th. It's all that beef on the radio. He couldn't hear his pit countdown. So Hayden and Travis Martin, your front row now. Back to having all Fords up front. Couple Chevys row 2, Toyota and Chevy row 3. Hayden jumps on a loud pedal. Travis Martin spun the tire a little bit on brand new tires. Held up the outside line. Trenton Sneed breaks through for second. Harry Grindell now in third. Travis Martin fourth. Blake Iglio trying to work on the Ghost Man. Almost made contact there. Ethan Evers now sixth. Thomas Green seventh. There's Margison.
You didn't touch me.
Are they going to go 3 wide? They are. Oh my gosh. Hoytsmith side's better at that.
Don't tease me.
Hoytsmith eager to get back to the front. He's going to have to make up time in a hurry. Restarted ninth. He's still ninth. He's working the outside of Thomas Green. I think Hoytsmith's only move now is to burn up the tires and pray for a caution. It's for single file all the way back to Hoytsmith. Working the outside of Thomas Green along with Ian Montrose in the 1. Lucas gets the spot. Montrose gets the spot. Thomas Green falls to 10th. Scrimmetta getting in there as Purcell joins the fight. Purcell up to 12th. We know he's got speed. Cody Brown right behind him, 13th. So they picked up a few spots through all of this. See the 07 of Harper sideways there. Hayden out front.
Reckon.
Here, reckon. But I don't see dropping. Oh, Margison. And Hoytsma. Lucas Hoytsma.
Gotta go all the way around.
Oh, no. Here they are side by side. Hoytsma's working the inside. Margison up top. Margison doesn't go out to the wall. Hoytsma expects him to. Hoytsma up the track, into Margison and into the wall.
Cody.
Yeah, you're good. I was trying not to spin it in the grass.
Let's watch it from the far chase. See Margison up top, Hoytsma down low. Margison has room to go to the wall, and he doesn't. He had a whole lane there. Lucas expected him up higher and gets into Margison, and around goes Hoytsma.
It's alright.
Of course, Margison's not required to go there, but when you don't, that sort of thing right there happens. I heard Margison apologize on the radio. We'll see if Lucas takes fast pair and tires or what he does here. Be interesting to see what the call is going to be for the 97 to try and get back up front from 19th. Long way to go now from the back of the pack. We'll watch the 97 and see what his strategy turns out to be. So we roll the pit lane. Curious to see if he needs to take his faster pair here, and it's been, what, 8 laps since he took tires? See if he takes another set here. I don't think he will, but never know. This time nobody to complicate things. Does take the faster pair, and he's taking tires right side up in the air. So Hoytsma coming from the back, going to need every little bit of help he can get. Up front, it's Hayden Lowell in the Napa Mustang. Trenton's up to P2. Let's give a chat to Trenton. Find him in his team chat here. Trenton, DG, got a copy?
Hello.
Hello. Well, we find ourselves in second here in that Sneed Tombstone Game Farm Camaro. How are things going so far in the race for you?
Well, I'm happy to be here. It's been an interesting ride thus far. We made up a ton of time on pit road. Now we're sitting P2. Probably gonna lose P2 and possibly P3, but it's cool to be here while I am.
10-4 gets that interview during the cautions anyway.
Yeah, that's a bonus.
Why not, right? You better say hello to Mom, Chrissy, and Dad.
Hello.
All right, so what are your thoughts going forward? Where would be a good finish for you? Top 10? Maybe higher?
Personally, I'd be happy with top 10. I feel like we're right on the top 5. Anything higher than that would be neat. If I get second again, I'll probably jump off the spotter tower, but...
So you'd rather finish third than second?
Yeah.
Perfect. I'm sure
Only
Harry...
Second is the wife and the dog.
I'm sure Harry wouldn't mind getting by you.
Oh, he's quick. Him, Travis, and Blake both. They're faster. But I think I can. I think I'm a top 5 car.
All right, so we're going to see you try to hang on to that top 5 by the end of the race.
Yep.
Alrighty, sir. Good luck.
Thank you.
Trenton Sneed in the 81, saying he's happy to be second, but thinks he's about a 5th place car. We'll see how it shakes out here towards the end of this one. Lights out on our Ford Mustang pace car. We're going to work towards another restart as the field heads down the backstretch. Use this as a quick opportunity to remind you about our candle giveaway. Folks at Light of My Life giving away a candle. All you gotta do is type in the Twitch chat LOML. Type that in and hit enter, and that'll put you in the giveaway for the candle. It's champagne scent. Champagne scented candle being given away by our friends at Light of My Life. lightofmylifeus.com. Or lightofmylife.us. There we go. That's the one I meant. Lexi's in there now. Appreciate you. So we get set for the restart here. Hayden gets back on that loud pedal. We are back underway to start lap 79. Grindell's going to clear to second as the outside line did not get going. Trenton drops down in third. Travis Martin battling Blake Gilio for fourth. Blake's going to take advantage of that restart, take that 4th spot. Travis Martin now 5th. Ian Montrose 6th. Ethan Evers and Thomas Green battle for 7th as Green's going to take the inside and take that away. Then Skrmetta and Purcell behind them battles for the 9th spot. Purcell had a lot of speed early on, and he's got that right front damage. We'll see how much speed's left in that car. Cody Brown trying to work his way back to the front. He's inside Jeremy Scheer. That is, I believe, for 11th. Cody wanted to drive it in deep, caught a bit of the apron there. He ran up on the back of Skrmetta, had to get out of the throttle a bit. Purcell going to make that outside line work. These things are already spreading out a bit up front. We'll watch this party. Scheer now using the outside to work around Skrmetta. I think Cody Brown's going to have to go up there too if he wants to get by the 7. And then he can try to re-engage the race with the 15. Had a battle of role-play cities going on back here. Jake Lawrence was battling JR Deal. JR is falling back down to that 20th spot. So he's drifting the wrong way in the 9. Margerson makes his way by. Here comes Matt Benke. Benke is 2 laps down, so that's not for position, but JR headed the wrong way. Hoytsma gets by Mullins. He's up to 14th. We'll keep tabs on him as he tries to get back to the front. He's going to be pushing hard and hoping for a yellow. I believe that's going to be a strategy. It would be mine. Saw Trenton's back end kick out a little bit there, coming out of 2. Ian Montrose is pushing to the front in the 1. He likes to use that newness of the tires early in the runs. So we saw him drift back in that long run we had. We almost got a cycle of green flag stops here. That would have been interesting. But now most cars can make it to the end. I'm sure some will pit for tires later if they still have a set. But if we go green, conceivably, cars could make it to the end. Travis 5th. Blake 4th. Scheer and Purcell battle now. Scheer making some speed in that 15. Purcell going to hang on to it on the outside line though. Skrmetta is there in the 7. Scheer went around the outside of the 7 to get up there. Here comes Cody Brown and Lucas Hoytsma. Lucas is going to look to the outside in that 97. He's going to get hung up behind Scheer if he doesn't go 3 wide, so he's going to have to lose a bit of time here. Tyler Lanon's starting to work the outside lane in 64. He's now 14th. Hoytsma looking for anywhere he can go. He's pushing Skrmetta. He's really hoping these two settle this position quickly so he can get by them. He may take him 3 wide on the front stretch here. He's going to push Skrmetta, try to get him by Jeremy Scheer to free up that inside. Behind them, Lanon's gotten to the inside of Cody Brown. That is for 13th spot. Share and the 7 of Skrmeta finally settle that spot, and then Lucas passes them both. Hoistman back up into the top 10. 33 laps to go. Next car for him is Purcell as Montrose and Thomas Green battle. Montrose way up the track. Thomas Green's going to take advantage. Ethan Evers might get a spot there in the 7th spot. Not quite able to draw alongside his teammate. Oh, Ethan smacks the wall hard in the 8 car.
Anyone else see that? Yep.
Ethan clobbered the wall coming
He
out
was
of
just
4.
sideways in the wall. And then he wasn't.
Hoistman a touch on netcode there. You saw the 97 jump to the side quickly as Purcell to his outside. Lucas up to the 9th spot now. So he's marching towards the front. It's currently 3.5 seconds behind the leader and dropping. Right on board Lucas. You hear him sliding that rear tire, trying to get the power down. There's Lucas going by Ethan Evers there. Ethan falls to 9th. This Hoistman gets by on the outside. Hear the difference in throttle control between the two. You don't hear as much high rev and high spin out of this 97. He's keeping the car pretty well controlled as he gains on the 1 of Montrose. Even if Hoistman doesn't win, he's definitely putting on a show for us coming up through the field. As he tries to get inside Montrose going down the backstretch. That'll put Hoistman up to 7th. Next car for him is Thomas Green. He got a bit of a gap before he gets to green. We'll jump around, see what else is going on. There's Harry Grindell, Trenton Sneed, Blake Giglio. 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, all a half second behind race leader Hayden Lowell. Someone stopped on the backstretch. Looked like it was Daniel Llewellyn maybe in the 23. Now he has towed to pit lane. Purcell and Skrmeta battling once again. As they catch Ethan Evers. I think Ethan damaged his car a bit when he smacked the wall as hard as he did. I said Hoistman would have some time before he caught the 3, but he is already closing him down.
Sorry, Cody. Didn't expect it to lock up like that. Didn't do it before.
We had a little bit of contact between
You're
these
good,
two.
we lived.
You're good, we lived. Good attitude to have. Purcell and Skrmeta battling once again. These two, along with the 15 of Share, have been together
Anyway.
quite a while now. 26 laps to go.
Lucas, I'll give it to you whenever you get to me.
It's Thomas Green talking about Hoistman running him down. Said he's not going to fight him. Both of these drivers champions of this series. Lucas goes to the bottom in 1 and 2. Derek Cat there, the lap car, adding an extra wrinkle to this, so everyone was able to avoid him as he hit the wall. Hoistman up to 6th. Next car for him is Travis Martin. 0.7 of a second up the road. Travis usually good towards the end of these runs, so it might be a while for Hoistman to catch him. There is Trenton. He has fallen to 4th. Giglio has been able to get by. Blake now working the back of the 70 of Harry Grindell. Looks like Blake has saved the tires as caution waves. Derek Cat has gone around. Right around Jake Lawrence. He's on the front stretch, struggling in that 39. It's up against the wall, then comes down on Jake Lawrence. Lawrence thought he was going to stay up against the fence. Around goes Derek Cat, and caution is out. Mr. Catabolic going for a ride. So we should see pit stops here for tires. People could make it on fuel, but they are going to want those tires. The fall off at this point was over a second, even for Hayden Lowell. 2.5 for Harry Grindell. So here they come to get those 4 fresh tires. Hoytsman's excited about this. This is about what he needed. He had that long gap to Martin anyway. So this is great for Lucas in 6th. Trying to recover from that issue he had. Tyler Lehman stayed out. Interesting. Here come Blake and Hayden to their pit stalls. Purcell. Fortunately, that won't block Blake Giglio in because cars can drive through each other in pit lane. Hoytsman down and away. Gets out in front of Hayden. Interesting. 67 Hayden Lowell comes out 3rd. So Lucas took 2 tires. So 9.5 second stop. Lucas is throwing the dice, taking 2 tires and see what happens. Hayden comes out in 3rd. Blake Giglio took 4 tires in 4th. Trenton
Bye-bye,
Sneed.
Tanner. I got speeding in pits. Bye-bye.
Margison
Alright,
getting
well,
a
I'm gonna have to
speeding
wait
penalty.
1 point.
Trenton in 5th. Ahead of Harry Grindell 6th. Travis Martin in 7th. Thomas Green is 8th. Ian Montrose 9th. And Ethan Evers back into the top 10.
How's it take?
You gonna cause more problems up here? You already fucked my race.
Hmm. Don't know who that was or what it's about, but
God, you know it's bad if Lucas is after someone.
2 nights in a row, somebody in tent wrecking, ruining my race. Sick of it.
So Cliff
I love you
Mullins last night. Scott Bryant tonight.
Love you, Cliff.
Hoytsman
up here now.
angry about Cliff Mullins and tent wrecking last night.
Do I get to choose what lane I want to start in?
Yes. No one else said it, but yes.
Yeah, leader gets lane choice.
Lane and taking top. Hoytsman go on bottom.
And then I also, go in, is it a restart zone or on green?
Pace car off the track.
Once pace car's off, you can go.
There you go.
And 4.
Be interesting to see if Laney can get going on that top side. On 33 lap old tires. I just don't see this going well.
Like, some of us are too slow to ever be in a position to be leading on a restart.
Well, that's why you stay out under caution.
So we quit.
You haven't led in a minute, so risking the whole field is a great strat, yes.
Okay.
That was my favorite. Okay. Pace car is off. Tyler Lane is going to lead him to green, hopefully. Oh, he gets the tire spin. That 64 car's dancing. Giglio and Hoytsma make contact on that second row. Hayden's going to come up and hit Giglio. They're both going to spin. Giglio saves it. Hayden Lowell does not.
On the apron just came up on purpose and wrecked the field.
What do you mean you did nothing? You stayed on an old tire, spun the tires, and checked the field up.
Lucas, I didn't do that. That was on them.
Hayden comes up the track. I don't know what Hayden was thinking there.
What? Why?
What?
Blake and Hayden both try to go to that middle. They make contact, sends Hayden down to the apron, and he just gasses it up off the apron. You saw him lift a little bit, but probably needed to lift a lot more than that. And once you're on the apron, it's just going to be a wreck if you come up. But wreck happened. Giglio holds on to it. That's the impressive part to me. Blake Giglio saves this race car and stays in third. Look how sideways he is. Saves it and stays in third. Somehow doesn't even lose the spot to Harry. Strong car control there from Giglio. So now Hoytsma gets lane choice. I'm sure he'll choose in front of Blake Giglio. So probably bottom. Those two should time the restart. It would pin Harry Grindell up behind the car on old tires. And where's Hayden after all this? 21st on pit road, as he has right side damage to that 67. Did not take the fast repair, he's just getting damage repair. Down and away for Hayden. Obviously frustrated. He thinks that contact with Giglio that pushed him down onto the apron. I think Giglio faked pit lane. Lanen on pit lane. We'll now see if Lanen has a set of tires still and was saving them. If I were him, I probably would have saved a little bit longer. Have a bit more newness to the tires. See if the...
I am sorry, Matt, that
Yeah.
I didn't know that your lucky dog
set of tires
didn't
there.
have to hear anything. It's okay. I'm not mad. That's why I was being patient.
Well, it wasn't in race chat, so it must have been team chat blocking radio for Margerson. Alright, everyone's on the same strategy all the way back to 18th. Fresh tires, except for Cliff Mullins. He took 2 tires. So Cliff on 2 tires in 10th. And Lucas, our race leader, is on 2 tires as the leader. So we'll see if 2 versus 4 plays out here. Hoytsma's out front, Blake Giglio in second. Hayden Lowell obviously just came down. Got some damage repair to the 67. Tyler Lanen, 4 fresh tires in 21st. Matt Benke 2 laps down. Hoytsma's choosing bottom, Giglio up top. So things changed. We thought Lucas would take bottom anyway, but it would have been in front of Giglio. Now it is Giglio to his outside as 64 of Lanen has been to pit lane. We no longer have the car on extremely old tires outside. Who are we taking, chat? The 2 tires in Hoytsma? 4 tires in Giglio? Somebody else? Going to get it done further back in the field? Hoytsma, back on the accelerator. Giglio trying to keep pace. Harry Grindell in third. Trenton Sneed fourth. Travis Martin inside Thomas Green for fifth. Once upon a time, those two had some beef, but that was a long time ago. I don't think that's still a thing, but Giglio's looking to the inside of 97 Lucas Hoytsma. A battle for the lead. Giglio trying to drive it in there. Use those 4 fresh tires. He's keeping them right on the bumper of Hoytsma. So far hasn't gotten him by him. He's going to try and draw alongside out of turn 4. Had the nose there briefly, but Hoytsma using that outside line hangs on to it. Now Blake to the inside. Harry Grindell watching this battle. Blake up the track a bit more to get a better corner exit here. 12 to go from Rockingham. Blake right around the bottom there. Slides it out of turn 4. Hoytsma probably likes seeing that. Gives him a little bit of breathing room.
64, that is 3 times I've seen you kill somebody.
I'm sorry, Thomas. I didn't mean to injure you there. My bad. That was really fun racing.
No, man, you're good.
Purcell and Lanin
I
again.
don't even get a contact for that, so you're good. Plus, it's the Xfinity car. I don't care. You can door me. I don't care.
64, you're a joke. I hope you know that.
I'm pretty sure this is netcode.
I don't get why people take others out that weren't involved and then getting taken out. Like, we didn't do anything to you.
Actually, I take that back on being doored. I don't want to be doored.
I don't know.
You know, I thought about it and I was like, wait, I'm gonna.
What's your call here, chat?
Restart. I don't know about that.
64 and 04. 04 is the red one. 64 is the
I
black
know
and white
you
one.
got him right. I've heard it.
I was starting to PM you, but now I won't.
He slides the back end a little bit there in 4.
Say again?
I was gonna PM you, but now I won't.
You don't think you can blame
No,
the
you ain't got
64?
to. That's 3 times. There ain't no need to apologize after that. I mean,
23, sorry if I put you there with this one.
There's some netcode in there, yes.
Hey, you're good, man. I'm
He was
driving
also
my
out of
side
position
here.
like Margison was when Margison and Hoytsma made contact.
PM's not going to fix 16X. I've got him from 64, so keep it.
Yeah. Beef.
Alright. That's fine.
Red's still saying 04
Someone
small.
get me the Army socks.
Sorry, Matt, I never got the notification.
I don't know, 64 is expected to be about,
No, sir.
I don't know, a full lane higher than he was right there.
There's an app like on the phone.
That's like Margison had that same issue. The 88 was the
You know,
64
was
car, and he
gonna say
apologized
lucky
for
dog, but people won't stop talking, and you know how it works.
it. So Hoytsma still out front on those 2 tires. Hayden with the accident back in 16th. And remember, Lanin had taken 4
Well,
fresh
I haven't
tires.
50 yet, but you really put me in a good spot here, so thank you.
Peace and love.
Funny stuff.
I hope you're not mad at me, Lucas.
No, yours was an accident. Let's get sorry. That negates all wrongdoing.
I hope you're mad at me, Lucas.
Perfect.
I don't know why. I just want
Sorry,
I just
so
want
I'm
Lucas
about
to be mad at me for some reason.
Thank you, Ian. This one's for you.
What up, Rafi? Lucas is a teddy bear? It's bad. Lucas is like Ken Schrader. It's bad when you get them mad at you. Like, you had to really fuck up.
Alright, red alert. Blake just told me he's giving me the bumper, so
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna get door to the outside wall.
Just defend it.
Well, yeah, he won't pass you clean.
Wow.
Be better.
Just drive in deeper.
That's what she said?
Oh wow, you revved your engine. Wait, crazy movie.
If
Kinda
you ain't
leaning.
first, you're last, Ricky Bobby.
Drivers are getting to the end of their
Barbie.
wits.
Ricky Barbie, I was corrected. You say that till you wind up last, and you really wanted to be second.
Fair enough. Don't forget to get in the giveaway. We'll be doing that here at the end of this race. Type those LOMLs in chat. We're on the backstretch. We can show you the 8 car real quick. There you go. Light of my life candle. LOML in chat. My name is Jeb. Get those LOMLs in the chat. Get entered for the candle giveaway. We'll be getting the green with 6 laps remaining from Rockingham. Hoytsma back on that loud pedal. Gets ahead of Giglio. Blake's going to have to run him back down with those 4 fresher tires. Lucas only took 2, remember? Harry Grindell, a bit of a struggle there as Giglio gets away from him. Grindell, a good corner exit, though. Able to get away from Trenton Sneed, and the top 4 have singled
I
out.
can do that one.
Can Blake run him down? He has to get close enough before he can give him the bumper. Heard him talking about that in chat. Giglio catches a bit of the apron there, but still makes it turn. That's impressive. Oh, Cody Brown smacks the wall in the back. Somehow has not wrecked. Oh, he's going to come up on Harper. Holy cow, that was close. Back to the front we go. Giglio going to send it down on the inside. It's tough to come off turn 2 beside somebody. Has to get back in line here. Remember, Giglio has 4 tires from his last stop. Lucas only took 2. Lucas gets sideways out of turn number 4, gets the back end into the wall, still trying to hold off Blake Giglio here. Blake's going to have to pinch this corner exit down if he's going to stay alongside. Then he can really send it in 3 and 4. Still side by side for the lead. Harry Grindel's there to take advantage of any mistakes. As Lucas leads that lap and the cautions back out while we had a great battle going on. Clapper Newell in the 21's around again. Let's see what happens to him this time. Nathan Harper behind him. And contact. Looks like Clapper came down the track a little bit. Good job holding the brakes there at the end of it. It's like Harper's kind of going to run into him anyway. The 88 may have pushed the 07 into him at the end of it, but I think there was already contact. He's trying to stay off of him. You see the car come out of the gas there. Clapper's very out of shape there. Nathan Harper, Cowboys Mustang, make contact right there. I don't know. Maybe Harper gassed it up a little earlier than Clapper Newell was going to, but it also looked like Clapper was traveling down, so I'd probably 50-50 hard race in that one. A couple cars hit pit road. Cody Brown, Tyler Lanin. We're going to head into overtime.
Lucky dog outside, lucky dog outside.
I believe that is the 35 of Banky getting back on the lead lap. Amtrak machine. Looks like someone didn't hear Trenton Sneed. If you've ever been in his team chat, you'd understand him not hearing anything. You make an Eagles paint and run it just to fight the Cowboys guy? I would encourage that. I would definitely encourage that. And you guys like keep track of it all season, see who finishes higher and claims dominance. So we're headed to overtime. Hoytsman's out front. Giglio is second. Let's chat with Blake. Blake, DG, you got a copy?
Hey.
Hello. Well, we find ourselves second. You've got four tires on your last pit stop. Lucas only took 2. You're right there on his bumper when that caution came out. Do you think it's a little too late? Too little, too late now with the only the 2-lap shootout to go, or do you think you still got something for him?
Yeah, I don't really care. I don't really care if he wins, I win. As long as one of us win. So, I mean, we're gonna try our best, and if not, not. You know.
Clifford.
10-4. Well, I thought you were about to put a move on him there when that caution came out. Are you disappointed that happened?
No, I think it's gonna be a good race here. I think Lucas had a really good strategy call. I was thinking about taking 2, but I was towards the front, so I was gonna take 4, and then I saw Tyler stayed out, and we kind of got jumped up on that restart a little bit. Just glad to still be up front here, and glad to be racing for this win.
10-4. Good luck.
Thanks.
So there's Blake saying as long as one of those 2 win, let's find Harry. Harry, DG, you got a copy?
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello. How are you?
No, not bad.
Well, we got this Kamikaze Toyota up there in the 3rd spot, and, well, what do you think about maybe the front 2 having a little shenanigans and stealing the show like we saw in the dirt race earlier?
I mean, Lucas is on 2 tires, so
Correct.
He's fine for his life. The 16 has apparently told him that he's not going to pull any punches, and after last week, I'm not going to pull any punches with the 16 if I get a shot, so I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what's going to happen.
It could get exciting is what you're saying.
Yes, some comedy may be on the horizon.
And then the 3 of you may get getting shenanigans, and Trenton Sneed could win this race. You never know what's going to happen.
That would be a nice result. I wouldn't mind that.
All right, bud. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
Harry
bro.
Grindel in the 70.
That was my bad. I would pay attention. I was doing something else.
I think Tanner now just hit somebody under caution. Field makes their way out of turn number 4. Green-white checkers. Here we go. Lucas Heusma, Blake Giglio front row. Blake spun the tire a little bit on that high line. Lucas jumps out to a quick lead. Harry looks to the inside of Blake, not able to get there. Now we'll see if Blake can use those fresh tires. 2 fresher tires than Heusma out front. If we make it back to the white flag, Blake's going to send it down here in 3 and 4. It's right on that yellow line. Hayden up to 9th now as he's trying to rebound with those. And then Hayden's going the wrong way. Caution out. Caution comes out before we get that the white flag. Heusma, you hear him. Hayden.
What kind of Ryan Blaney all-star race bull was that?
Oh my gosh, big pile up in the back.
Backing out of 4, the caution will go way before the white flag.
They're 3 wide. Scherer comes up into the 8 as the 67 goes around. Harper's there. JR Deal gets a piece. Tanner now. Cody Brown avoids most of it. The irony of calling it a Ryan Blaney incident while the 12 was involved.
No, you're all good. We had to check up for everything that was happening in front of us.
Let's see how close that was. All right, so this is happening here. Where is Lucas? Okay, so it's pretty far away. So the wreck's like in full force right about now. So yeah, it had plenty of time to come out till he got to the line. But what a mess back here. Let's see if we can ride on board with the Outlaws. He goes through the Calamity. See the green car way down low. He's going to drift up, collect Ethan. Ethan right there with the 67. Hayden goes around, and yeah, all of a sudden there's a car sideways in front of JR and then gets piled into. Deal in 15th, trying to hang on here for the finish. What a mess for the Deal. A lot of modifieds back there. So Heusma hangs on to the lead. Blake's still 2nd. Harry's still 3rd. Trenton's still 4th. Thomas Green's still 5th. Travis Martin's still 6th. Ian Montrose 7th. Cliff Mullins 8th. Ethan Evers 9th. Travis Skermetta in 10th. Jeremy Scherer 11th. Jake Lawrence 12th. And you have Nathan Harper 13th. Zach Margison 14th. JR Deal 15th. Sean Purcell 16th. Tyler Lanin 17th, just ahead of his best friend Tanner Now in 18th. Cody Brown is 19th. Jeremy Clapper Newell 20th. Back on the lead lap now, Matt Benke 21st. Hayden Lowell getting repairs on pit lane 22nd. Still on the track, Patsy Catalano 7 laps down. A lot of repairs for this team, but out there trying to make the best of what's left of it. Derek Catt, car looking like a modified. 24th, 10 laps down for the 39 team. Daniel Wallen sitting on pit road getting repairs. Daniel is shown 19 laps down, so a rough race for the 23. Hayden Lowell is up there. I don't know why. What just happened?
Good broadcast caught that.
We're about to. Hayden waits for the field to come around. And he takes a swipe at Blake.
Thanks.
Contact made with 2nd place, Blake Giglio.
Don't tweet that.
Deliberately hit Blake Giglio under caution.
I might have to tweet it.
We'll see what the admins of the series have to say about that, but Hayden Lowell intentionally hitting Blake Giglio under caution.
Add him or you're a bitch. Pork.
Wow. Drama.
What's for dinner?
Drama.
Not allowed.
Yum. I've made a lot of beef during this race, so y'all better be hungry.
That's pretty good. I'll give him that one.
Butter beef?
I want Applebee's.
Well, here comes our 2nd attempt at a green-white checker. All these drivers should have plenty of fuel. Don't have to worry about that.
Well, welcome to the modified club, guys. Factory with me.
It's a lot of modifieds back there. Missing their noses and hoods. Quite a few of them. Green flag back out in the air. Lucas Huisma going to get the jump. Harry Grindell timed that one well. He's inside Blake Giglio for second. Blake tried to push down, but Harry was there. Harry not having any of it. Those two have beef from last week. Harry Grindell gives no Fs about Blake Giglio. And the caution's back out.
They're extra 20th.
JR Deal's gone around.
My bad. JR, I had the brakes wrong.
JR gets loose, looks like, and then Tanner now just finished him off. Let's go back and look at the beginning of that. Does he maybe get help getting loose? That'll be a question. Across the start finish. Tyler Lanon's behind him, and then Tanner now in the 12. Tanner is the reason JR got loose, and then stays in him, hits him again, hits him again, hits him again, hits him again, and then finally turns the 9 of JR Deal around. JR would have every right to be pissed about that. I mean, every right, and probably some lefts too. Nakiru, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. We are going to overtime attempt number 3. Overattempt. Overtempt. Making new words here. Betsy Catalano getting a lap back, going from 7 laps down to 6 laps down. Yay! This has been a beef-filled race. Many beefs. Many, many beefs. So Harry is taking second. JR did find a new homie. I had forgotten about homie. Oh my. Let's let's ask JR. JR, DG, got a copy?
Hi, hello.
Do you have a new homie now?
Yeah.
Perfect. That's all I wanted to know. Okay, bye.
Yeah.
JR does indeed have a new homie. Corey was Sweetheart, and JR was homie. Yeah. We get a hydrate in here, courtesy of Cody. Cody giving us hydrates while he's still on the track. Cody's in 17th in the 17. There you go, bud. Appreciate the hydrate. So Harry Grindell is going to be on the outside of Lucas Huisma. Blake Giglio is going to be behind Lucas Huisma. Be interesting to see if Lucas helps Blake time it to get Blake back to second, or if he just says the heck with it and deals with Harry Grindell. Trenton in 4th. Thomas Green, top 5. Travis Martin, Ian Montrose, Cliff Mullins, Ethan Evers, Travis Scrimmetta, your top 10. Jeremy Scher, 11th. Jake Lawrence, 12th. Zach Martison, 13th. Nathan Harper, 14th. Sean Purcell, 15th. Tyler Lanen, 16th. Cody Brown, 17th. Clapper Newell, 18th. Matt Benke, 19th. Tanner Now is 20th. JR Deal, 21st after that. And what do you know it? He's lined up right behind Tanner Now. Hayden Lowell, 22nd. That car beat to hell. This might be Hayden's worst Xfinity finish ever. Let's see if we can get a chat with Hayden. Are we having fun yet?
Hello?
Hi, Hayden. Are we having fun yet?
We were having a lot of fun until someone decided to have any complete disregard for the car and his inside. But should have this Napa Ford Mustang up on the front row for this restart, but unfortunately it didn't work out tonight.
Well, we got 5 modifieds back there with you. Are you going to try to be the best modified at the end of the race?
Absolutely. If I'm going to be able to hang my hat on one thing, it'll be that I'm the best modified. I might be down on power, but you know what? That means I can just carry more throttle through the corners.
All right, but good luck.
Thank you very much.
Hayden Lowell, you see back there in that squad of modified cars. So we get set for the restart here. Our final attempt at the green-white checker. So whatever happens here happens. No more green-white checker attempts after this. Front row will be Chevy Toyota. Haven't had a Toyota on the front row all night, but here we are. Harry Grindell up there. Team Kamikaze Toyota. Huisma quickly on that gas pedal. Giglio goes with them. Lucas jumps out to the lead. Blake in second. We have the two drivers that have some beef side by side. Blake sends it in there deep, pushes Harry way up the track. Harry probably not a fan of that. Gets into the wall, gets into Blake Giglio. Trenton Sneed's involved, and this is going to end the race. Trenton Sneed pays the price for the calamity up front. Yellow is out. Lucas Hoytsma, your winner. Blake Giglio second. Montrose will get a top 3 finish. Thomas Green. Although it lets Thomas go back around. We'll see.
There. I was kind of chasing it.
We'll see what happens, but Trenton pays the price at the end of the race. Horrible.
Let's go, baby. They wrecked them up.
Horrible for Trenton.
You guys suck so bad. I got it.
Giglio and
Now, Lucas, did I really
70 come together. Back in the back, Hayden gets into Tanner now. Oh my gosh.
Good win, Lucas. Wish I could have raced you for it, but someone wouldn't let me.
Oh, still angry.
What fuck?
What fuck indeed.
We get side-by-side racing now.
We get this hydrate in while Lucas Hoytsma picks up the win under caution.
Please don't dump any line before we cross this line.
Yes, because that makes it hell on your point
That
scores.
coated me on the front stretch under the 8th.
Hoytsma with the win, Giglio second, Montrose third.
I don't know what your beef with.
Let's silence that so we can talk. Thomas Green fourth, Harry Grindell fifth, Travis Martin sixth, Travis Scrimetta seventh, Cliff Mullins eighth, Jeremy Scherer ninth, and Ethan Evers picks up a top 10. Gotta feel bad for Trenton. He ran up towards the front all night long just to get taken out by, well, basically his teammate and Blake Giglio having a confrontation with one another. Ruined Trenton's night. Lucas out here celebrating, as he should be. Here comes Ian to give him a celebratory bump. It has been a long time, one guy. Hoytsma picks up the win. Let's check out the chopper cam because we made it just for this. Burnout cam, all right. Let's go drag Lucas in here while he's doing the burnouts. Lucas DG, got a copy?
Yes, sir. Oh my god.
Did you ever think that two-tire strategy was actually going to work?
No. I thought it was a very slim chance. I just wanted to try it. I knew it was my only shot, and well, here we are. They wrecked them up.
It worked out well. You picked up the win with that two-tire strategy call, plus a lot of shenanigans. The car looks beautiful, by the way. I'm going to have to get that gold color and the spec layer from you just to figure out how you did it. It looks amazing.
Appreciate it. It doesn't look so good on the back end right now.
We won't look at the back or the left side. We're just going to look at that right front corner that looks beautiful.
Oh, man. Oh, what? I love this track. It's a shame it ended like that, because I think it was some really good racing there in the middle when we were going green. But, man, I can't believe that worked out. It was, what I wouldn't say a heck of a race, but it was a fun time for me.
I mean, you can say a heck of a race. It was just not for the strong competitive reasons.
Yeah, it was. I thought it was a great racing there at the start, though. I got to give everybody props. I think it was a great how it started out, but I think just the beef that was going on kind of got in everybody's heads, and
yep.
Well,
it happened.
I was so mad at the 64, and man, he's my favorite driver in this series. He just won me the race.
True.
Thank you, Tyler.
True.
Big preach.
All right, bud. Hit me with those friends and family sponsors shout-outs for me.
Absolutely. Big shout out to Labor 12, M9 Performance, Slow Drag Esports, Johnson Outboards, you for doing the broadcasting as always, and everybody who puts this thing on, everybody who runs it, everybody who has to deal with reviewing this race, and yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a mess. All right, bud. Congrats on that victory tonight, and we'll see you in the next race.
Thanks, man. See ya.
Lucas Hoytsma picking up that win tonight. Let's see if we can find Blake Giglio. I'm sure he's, as he says, talking with the boys. Blake, DG, you got a copy?
How's it going?
Well, it's going well. You brought it home P2 tonight. A little beef there with the 70 car. Tell me what was going through your mind there last few laps there.
Yeah, it was just, I don't know if anything was from last week or not. I mean, he drove me a little bit high there, I think, 2 restarts ago. So, I mean, I just tried to sand him up to the top there and tried cutting down, got a little tight on exit, left him, I don't know, I think probably a lane. It was close, maybe a lane. And he got the wall and took, I think it was 81 out. So, I don't know. I mean, just got tight, couldn't cut down. So, definitely didn't want to, wreck a Trenton there out back and everyone like that. So, apologize for that. But no, we had a good race, I'd say. Nice P2.
10-4. Well, congrats on that strong P2 run tonight. You got those friends, family, and sponsor shout outs for us?
Yeah, shout out to you for broadcasting. Cease Racing, Low Drag Esports, Lucas for that win. Very good call there for 2 tires. I wish I did that myself. Jake's on Shock Technology, Apex Out of Glass. Everyone's on the car. Everyone helps out, and hope to see you guys Thursday.
Heck yeah. Well, in the meantime, try to get Lucas to put your correct decals on.
Listen, Lucas is busy, and he's being meanie mobini, all right? So I gotta
mean,
try to...
you probably deserve
I'm
it,
gonna,
though.
no, I'm good. No, I'm nice to Lucas. Lucas loves me. I'm a fan.
10-4.
But is there a TGA for it?
There is. I can make it for you.
All right, because I can just apply it then.
Yep, just remind me. I'll get that for you.
All right.
Okay, enjoy it.
Yep, that's it.
Blake Kikilo picking up that P2 tonight. Now we go find Ian Montrose. I think he's actually hanging out in the waiting room like a good boy. Unlike the other people I have to track down. Ian, DG, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, hello there, sir. You brought it home P3 tonight. How did you manage that?
Yeah, I mean, we had a strong car at the beginning of the race, but the track developed and I was getting tight a lot, so it ended up being a very sloppy race for me on the second half. So, tale of 2 halves for the race, but the seas kind of parted there at the end and managed to pick up a sneaky podium, which we've got to be delighted with.
Heck yeah, you had a lot of speed on that short run. Looks like saving tire was maybe a bit of an issue, but early on, you'd get to that outside lane, you would start passing people left and right. How did that feel?
Yeah, trying to leverage that outside and build runs was definitely working. Put on some really want to go and watch some of the replays of some of the overtakes. Really aggressive on some of those, and yeah, just it was good to race everybody. It sucked that we were having some unnecessary yellows out there, but the racing itself was actually pretty fun on a pretty tricky track. So yeah, it was a good substitute race all in all, and like I say, getting a P3 at the end is cherry on the top. So yeah.
10-4. You got the friends, family, and sponsor shoutouts for us this week?
Yeah, well, I want to thank John, Garrett, and Fort Worth Screen Printing for putting on this series. Thank you to yourself in the booth. Thank you to Cody Brown for also adminning this. And then on the car, Cave City, Cave RP, thank you to them. Fort Worth again, who are on the car tonight, which is great. Labor 12. And then everybody at Del Prime. So you got Scott, Ethan, Jay, who just joined. So hi to him. Bill, Cody, who's close to returning. His computer is nearly done. Ethan, DG, yourself, yeah, and Mikey, yeah. Just appreciate the whole team. It's been cool working together.
I'm not gonna lie, I love that you call William Bill. It's great.
Easier in the chat for sure.
Absolutely. Well, congrats on that P3 finish, Mr. Bulldog. Hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, get on out of here, enjoy this one, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.
Appreciate you, DG. Take care of yourself. Have a good one.
Ian Montrose in the one, picking up the 3rd place tonight. Let's go ahead and look at our final results from Rockingham. We have, picking up the win, Lucas Hoitzma, Blake Giglio, and Ian Montrose. Your podium finishers, Thomas Green, former champ here. He brings it home in 4th. Harry Grindell, 5th. Then you have Travis Martin, Travis Scrimmetta. The Travises 6th and 7th. Cliff Mullins, Jeremy Scherer, and Ethan Evers picking up top 10s. Page 2, Jake Lawrence, Zach Martison, Nathan Harper, Sean Purcell, Cody Brown, Tyler Landon, Jeremy Clapper Newell, Matt Benke, Hayden Lowell, and J.R. Deal. Final page, we have Tanner Now, Trenton Sneed, Patsy Catalano, Derek Catt, Daniel Llewellyn, Scott Bryant, Tyler Stillwell, and Mike Edwards. The bottom 2 did not actually start the race, so they won't get credit for being here tonight. Wow, what a race. A lot happened there. Holy crap. I have to say, this has been iRacing.com. You can head on over there, pick up this track and these cars, and come race with us. We'd love to have you be part of our community. Open to everybody. Very inclusive place, so check it out. DGSRacing.com is where you can find our leagues, and click on that big red snake. That'll take you to our free Discord where you can sign up to run any of our 9 different series. Appreciate you all being here tonight, watching this race. Thank you so much. I have to go through our final sponsor sliders here, and then we can get on out of here. So thanks to all of our sponsors that help put on the Sidewinder Racing Leagues. The 911 Fleet Services helps us do our Wednesday Cup Series. Cave City Roleplay does our Thursday Truck Series. And then we have Fort Worth Screen Printing that does our Tuesday Xfinity Series that we just saw here tonight. And then FSM Customs does our IMSA Series over on Fridays. Golden Eagle Syrup, also on Friday, does our Super Speedway Series, which is a lot of fun. And then we have the Light of My Life candles, which we're going to give away here in just a few moments. M9 Performance does the setups for the Modified Series on Tuesdays. Appreciate them. Sneed Tombstone Game Farm, they do our Sunday Street Stock Series. Spit and Venom Podcast does our Monday ARCA series, and 1023 Graphics started us off tonight with our Dirt series. Appreciate them. Appreciate all of our sponsors. Thank you for everyone that helps make this community work. A lot of work, a lot of good people in behind the scenes doing all this work for you guys to bring on these entertaining races, so I hope you love being here. Thank you so much once again, and we will see you in the next race.